Happening now, several Tropical Storm Harvey victims who lost their homes to flooding are getting a second chance at recovery.
They say their first chance through Port Arthur recovery group Help I'm Hurting was a washout. Victims accused the nonprofit of making promises that it couldn't keep. KFDM's Angel San Juan first investigated those complaints last month. Tonight, a far different story. Angel, what happened?
Tiffany, another nonprofit recovery group, Southeast Texas Civilian Task Force, secured funding to rebuild houses for families that lost everything to Harvey. We revisit two storm victims left stranded by Help I'm Hurting. Tonight, you'll witness their rescue from despair.
God bless y'all, man. Thank you.
Tears of joy replacing nearly 2 years of heartache for John McZeal, the 61-year-old single father of a 21-year-old daughter who requires around-the-clock medical care, lost his home to Harvey. Wednesday evening, he learned he would soon be back in it.
I'm here to tell you that we got approved for the funding to rebuild your family home.
It's been a struggle for McZeal and his special needs daughter. After the storm, the recovery group Help I'm Hurting offered to rebuild the damaged house. It gutted the home and never returned. Across town, Esmeralda Hernandez shared a similar experience. Help I'm Hurting promised to fix her house. Instead, her case was closed and the house still looks like this. She says her family of 5 has waited a long time. Help I'm Hurting eventually shut its doors. That's where Autumn Brown jumped into action. She and her husband, Chris, head up Southeast Texas Civilian Task Force.
It's about us all coming together and forgetting the bad stuff and just, you know, you have to get past it and move forward in a positive way, and I think that this is a very positive way to be moving forward.
Brown reached out to Samaritan's Purse. That organization is committed to rebuilding the Hernandez and McZeal homes.
Take a long, hard look, because it's not going to look like this anymore.
Motiva is adding the touches to turn the rebuilt houses into homes.
They gave us a grant for furniture.
Oh, man.
The timing perfect for Hernandez. Port Arthur had red tagged the house for demolition. Now the Civilian Task Force is re-tagging it for restoration. Hernandez says a new house is something wonderful. McZeal is also overjoyed. He says after our first interview, when he explained Help I'm Hurting was not following through on its promises, the group sent representatives to his house, making another promise to rebuild. He's still waiting.
Tuesday of last week, they were supposed to meet me out here. They were, again, no shows. You heard me? No shows.
Now McZeal is confident Southeast Texas Civilian Task Force will restore his home and his hope.
A wonderful surprise to come home with my baby and then to know that eventually I'll be able to put her back in her home.
Southeast Texas Civilian Task Force has secured funding to rebuild a total of 24 homes in Jefferson and Orange counties. Work on the Hernandez and McZeal homes should start in a couple of weeks. We'll update you on their progress, guys.
Good to hear. Thank you, Angel. On the downhill side,